Welcome back to yet another episode of the What's Cooking Show. My name is Ruth. I'm glad to have you here. For those who are new here, thank you for tuning in. Today we'll be talking about a very important issue, which is money. And I know most of you guys like to know about what's happening, especially when something is to do with money. But before we delve into that, I'll first take you through the week's activities, everything that's happened within the organization for this entire week. First of all, we had officers from our office graduating in the customs and freight forwarding course. We also had the UPDF coming in to benchmark on issues of bookkeeping and archives under the Learning and Development Division. We also had the tax education guys moving in the Chikubo, downtown Kampala, to educate our traders about taxes, anything related to taxes, withholding taxes, everything they need to know about tax. We also had an engagement with the alcohol manufacturers. They came here to our offices and we had a meeting with them. We talked about different issues that are affecting them, and we discussed resolutions on how to go about the issues we discussed. And also we had other engagements like the Thanksgiving ceremony. I know we all attended that, and we were there to thank God who has helped us go through the financial year successfully. We were able to hit our targets, and also to pray that the mighty God who helped us hit that target can also help us hit this financial year's target. And also we had cases. We had our legal team win a case against the Airtel Uganda, 1.5 billion shillings, where the Airtel case was arguing that they cannot pay these taxes because, you know, this was a tax that was being charged on their previous owner, which was Celtel. But the Supreme Court ruled that this was actually money collected lawfully, so they had to, you know, be forced to pay the taxes, and we believe that was rightfully done. And I can't believe how much time and energy our legal team had to put and to make sure that they won this case. It couldn't have been easy, but well, they did it. We commend them for that. And I also want to update you about a press release that went out to inform all Ugandans owning businesses rather, to make sure they pay their taxes for those who had tax arrears, to make sure they pay before the end of December without paying the penalties, or later than that they'll be forced to pay that punishment, or whatever you can call it. And well, I think that was all. But for more details about the stories I've talked about, please visit our different websites, our social media handles on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. You can also visit the Pulse, where you can get all these stories and get to improve your knowledge about what's going on, what's happening in the organization, so that when someone asks you, I know you're someone in customs, but when someone asks you what's happening in the legal division, you'll be able to tell them and you'll not look blank, so that, well, you know, we build for the future, and building the future starts with us before we can take it out to the Ugandans. And well, from that, I think we'll bring in our guest chefs. There are two people from the URS circle, and they'll be telling us about the different things we will need to know: who gets a loan, how much do they get, who doesn't qualify to get a loan, and all that. So before that, let's take a quick break, and we'll be back with these guest chefs. Please don't shift your eyes, stay on.